Something's not right. Yeah, you're right. There's a spot from here into the upper thorax here. I'll change my thing, but you're like from here to here. There, I don't know why. There's no crossing midline. There's no movements and so forth. I'm going to tell you right now what to work on. And on this one, you're going to have to listen to me. Right now, you are not going to get any help. Why? Because he's 5 months old. He's grabbing his feet, has half decent eye contact, and looks social. No, you're not going to get sent up the river just yet whatsoever. You have a right to start putting in the phone calls if you want to go that route. But what I want you to do is go through, first of all, the newborn movement assessment, because you have to see where specifically that spinal rotation is not happening. And then I'm going to give you like really 6 little easy videos. Now, if you're more type A, I would actually jump right into the baby support program. But let me just show you on my doll to do that. So you're going to get an A for tummy time, right? You know, I can see where your concerns are, because at 5 months old, we should have had pubic bone strike. We should have been up and playing. You should have had airplane. You're not getting into that. I can tell that. Right now, tummy time is happening, and right now it's just really moderate, or he's just looking. There's no play skills that I'm seeing, and I can tell you, even though you haven't sent me the video, you're not seeing the play skills. You know, at 5 months old and tummy time, he should be grabbing a block and so forth. And guess what? When he grabs that block, he rolls over, right? And I can tell you right now, with whatever's going on with the back there, he's not rolling over. Okay? So what's going on now? This could have just been a delivery thing, but it doesn't matter where it came from. This is where we're at. My observations from here to here, I'm just not seeing the movement. So he's moving his hands, he's moving his feet. You know, like even when he's grabbing his feet, but it's very symmetrically. He's not pumping, he's not flipping over to side, and he's just not able to. There's a difference. The fact that he's already grabbing his feet, I'm not concerned cognitively, but I am concerned for movement. But the movement's going to start affecting him where he's at. He should be rolling over right now, grabbing his feet where he's pumping. Again, pubic bone strike, a lot of people refer to that more as STNR, where a baby is just here and they're going, they look at the arch of the back kind of thing, but they're up. He's still in a really immature tummy time. But again, the fact that you hear tummy time and they'll say, yeah, you'll say he's not rolling over, like going to early intervention. But they're like, what has he rolled over? Well, if he's fallen off of a pillow once and or something happened the one or twice that he's done it, you're going to say yes, and they're going to hear the child's rolling over. You're right, they're not, but I'm just telling you how they think. You really, in the state of Arizona, and I'm not trying to discourage you by any means. You're here to get help, and I'm going to give you help. But I'm just saying, you can put in the thing now, it's Christmas going into the holidays, you know what I mean? You're probably not going to get someone to the house for a bit. And I don't want you to wait for a bit, till January, February happens, right? That lull. Because, like I said, you have a right. And again, because of the actions he's doing too, you're not going to be sent up to neurology or anything like that. Like I said, I'm not concerned because we're going into grabbing the feet, but the grabbing the feet is not right. What you're seeing is this, right? At this point, the hands should be coming together, hands to the mouth. I should have a reach, again, a pump. These are all pre-crawls that are happening. Why? Because my child also should be seeing a toy and rolling over and coming back again. All of those things should be happening. So what I'm asking you to do is a newborn movement assessment. I really want you to see, is it just the spine that's not rotating, or do we have issues going into the shoulders and the neck? Newborn movement assessment is free, and I get it that your child's 5 months old. It's the worst thing I did was call it the newborn movement assessment. It should have just been the baby assessment, but you can do the newborn movement assessment on a 60-year-old. And then there's a couple of exercises I want you to start doing to start stimulating that spine crossing midline, that sternum crossing midline. Your eye is spot on, you caught it, right? But I want a follow-up video within two weeks to see what you're doing, okay? Because again, these are the one of these kids, like, I don't want him to fall through the system. You know, you'll find you'll prop to sitting. What's going to happen? He'll roll and then sit up this way. But right now, with that spine and back, he's just physically unable to start, and that should be happening right around 6.5 months, 6 to 6.5 months, where you're coming to sitting. Independent sitting is at 5.5 months. Right? And so those are the milestones you're looking for. But please, without doing this work, I'm telling you, don't just sit there like I see parents and they'll and the babies. So what you're looking for is again, all through here is my big concern. I think once a chest opens up and is available to cross midline, you're going to see the changes in the vision, because that's another thing too. His eye, especially the left eye, it's really difficult for him to cross midline. But again, I think that's stemming more from the chest. I would know better if I touched him, but obviously that's not happening. So you really want to work on that, but it's really, the eye can't do something the body's not doing, right? And this is where vision gets thrown off on kids, what I call more functional vision versus, the vision where it's structurally a problem. Going to an ophthalmologist isn't a horrible idea, but at least get the appointment in, because again, guys, we're going into the holidays. Most people are going to start hearing January, February for any kind of concerned appointments, because again, we're into December. But that's where I would like you to start. Hi, Jill. But you're on the right track. I would like effort on this, and like I said, an updated video. And if you have, and you're working with it and you don't understand it, just post it like you're doing. Hi, Michelle, I'm doing this. Is this right? That's what I'm looking for. And we'll go from there. Thanks.
I get private messages all the time. I prefer that they go through the group. I can set up an appointment with you, but people send information, videos, and all that. I don't do reviews on my private messengers. First of all, if I'm going to give free advice, I feel everybody should learn from it. And so that's why I have the setting. And second of all, too, I understand that there's privacy issues and so forth. Facebook has this great feature now that you can actually post into the group anonymously. And when I ping you and so forth, you will get the message, but nobody will see who it is.